These are my 30-minute no-dig beds I made. You can't even see the beds anymore. They're so covered with vegetables. A lot of my vegetables are pulling over their trellises. I have staked and restaked all this stuff so many times. But harvest is just around the corner at this point. I'm just trying to hold on until I can harvest this stuff. Look at the amount of tomatoes on this guy here. My plants are just heavy with tomatoes, but it's been so cold that they haven't ripened on the vine very much. They're just now getting to where they're starting to get ripe. Had a lot of drama this spring. My husband was hospitalized. I had an accident falling on the ice, and there was a lot of things going on, so our garden got in late this year. This is the backyard garden, and if I travel over here across the alley, I have another garden patch. This was supposed to be a community garden. The mayor let us use 2 lots. This is one of the lots. These are tomatoes that were doing so well, I didn't even stake them because they were just doing so well. Every time I tried to put a stake into this ground, it did not go in. But I let them just kind of go wild. And there's a lot of fruit under there. That is some big tomatoes. I've got these ones staked, and they're doing pretty good. I ended up mulching with cardboard. I couldn't keep up with the weeds. I started having problems with my arthritis. And this is my corn. It's not ready yet. It's going to be pink corn. It's magenta, but it looks like it's coming along okay. I opened a few cobs, or a cob the other day, and it has kernels. They just weren't ripe yet. These are some pepper plants, and they were just, I got such a good price on them. I don't even know what kind of tomatoes some of these are. But I got such a good price on some of these plants from a local place. When they found out I had a garden, a community garden, they all but donated them to me, so I was able to give a whole lot to my gardeners. Okay, this was one of my gardens in the community garden. If we come back across the street over here, or actually this is one of my gardener's gardens. She's doing pretty good. She comes and has her kids help out. It's been real wet here, so everybody's getting powdery mildew. Luckily we have all the fruits set. Oh, there's her kohlrabi. She's got kohlrabi over there, and she's got a zucchini plant. And here's some peppers. Oh, she's got some big cucumbers down here. I don't think she knows they're there. She lives a couple blocks away. Oh, look at the peppers. She's going to be very pleased. But, oh, I think the groundhog's been getting at her stuff too. It's either the rain or the groundhogs, and I'm pretty sure it's the groundhogs. Has been pulling all my plants down. I had all mine staked up like little soldiers. All right, we have to go across the street here. This is the old building that the groundhog lives in. Hotel Groundhog. One of the neighbors parks their car over in the community garden. I don't know why, because she's got all the space, but I don't really care that she parks there, except for I wish she'd move it so we could mow there. These are cuttings I took, and I didn't really do anything with them. There's tomatoes in there. I just thought I'd let them go and see how they did. I have other parts of the garden I've taken more care. These are cucuzzas. Oh my, the ground is so wet you can hear it squish. They're just not doing much. I had a bunch on here, but I think it's because of the rain. Cucuzzas are like a zucchini, but they don't get, I do have one over there. They don't get that borer worm. Oh, a lot of my blossoms are just dying on the vine now. Saw the little tomatoes. Oh, look, there's a little bee. Tomatoes going. I for the life of me cannot remember what I planted there. I come out and look, and I have a lot of blossoms. I'm sure it's some sort of squash. Oh, yep, see how much rain we've had. I'm not cutting across there. That was another person's garden. They planted it, tilled it and everything, and then they just didn't come back at all. So we finally mowed it. This was originally the road to get water back to this part of the garden. And that car is parked there, so we couldn't get through anymore. But it rained a lot, so we didn't actually have to haul water out here. I have a few bean plants that survived, but pretty much gave up on them because the bunnies, I thought they got them all. The grass is getting super long, but I actually have stuff growing in here. And there's supposed to be watermelons in there, but it's just been so cold, I don't think they're going to do anything. Got some squash in there, but they might be actually getting too much water right now. Like I said, there's like a couple inches of standing water. Oh, there's a squash. I do have some pumpkins over here. I think there's two of them. There's one of them right there. I don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere in the grass. When I come pull the lines up, or when I pull all the vines out so I can mow, we'll find the other squash, or pumpkin. So here is the rest of the community garden. That was one of the gardeners. He had 3 spots, but he ended up not doing anything with them. They just kind of went to waste. And that's my tomato bed over there. Over there is my bag garden. This garden here belongs to one of my gardeners. She's a keeper. She gets down here and takes care of it. I have watermelons that were growing here, and I thought they might even do okay with that big pile of water there. But I had all my little stakes straight like little soldiers, and I think that groundhog has been going nuts on them because I keep coming over and finding them pulled over. I grew these because I saw them online. You just throw the bag in and put holes on both sides of the bag, and then you cut your holes. Here's my kohlrabi. This is never going to grow here. This is a chayote squash. It needs more heat. And we were having 45-degree nights here. So, let's see. I didn't realize that laid down. Okay, so I've got peppers on here. There's some peppers on here too. I have actually got eggplants. I'm going to go see over there. Here's my kohlrabi I've got left. I have 4 ginormous ones. These were supposed to be cauliflower, and they just never did anything. And I had never grown celery before, and I guess I didn't kind of grow celery this year either. But we have a pet rabbit, and he has had lots of food this summer. There's my eggplants. And I didn't realize that there was another one. I just saw from the other side. I've had lots of blooms, but I didn't have any fruit. Now I finally got fruit. And it's nothing that impressive. But they were just something I put in the last minute. It had to be June when I planted those. As you can see, wow, I swear that little guy has been here since yesterday. Because yesterday there was only 3 or 4 knocked over, and now these ones on the end are all the way on the ground. Oh, here's a big fat tomato. Oh my gosh, I'm in the water. Ugh. But my tomatoes are just laying flat on the ground, and I think I'm gonna leave them like that, because I'm going to come harvest in a couple days. Got lots of yellow tomatoes too. Look at some of these big leafy tomatoes. I am going to can cherry tomato this year. I wanted to make ketchup. My little boy made it clear to me he wasn't going to eat anything I pulled out of the ground, so I don't know if he's going to try my ketchup or not. Gosh darn it, now my shoes are wet. And I mean really wet. I think I cut my last squash off here. Those are bad. Oh, no, I got one over here. These are the bag gardens. I just put those right in the bag. You can see the bag down there. There's my scallop squash. It's awful big. Here's my basil. Mini watermelons. I did my bottle garden. Oh, my poor tomatoes, they look so forlorn, all tipped over. But they are really producing, so I'm gonna leave them that way. All I'm waiting for them now is not to get eaten by that little guy.